In the last episode, we fertilized our fields, took care of our sheep and our chickens, and in addition to that, the soybeans and the oats are ready to harvest. We also now know more about the Shanty Boys and what they do on this island.
Brennan, you were responsible for the act of arson, correct?
Yes, I was.
Perfect. We'll make sure no one finds out. Mr. T-Bone, have you learned anything about them from watching them?
Yes, and I don't think they are here to farm.
Welcome back, everyone, to Spectacle Island number, what are we on, 10 now? So first things first, we're actually just going to grab our harvester here because our 2 fields are ready to harvest. Our animals are doing okay, looks like. Yeah, for the most part, they look like. Let's actually go check on them real quick. How much wool did they produce overnight? Because we might have to get some crates here soon. I mean, we're going to have to care for them here as well, do all the simple care and stuff for them, but okay, not too much. They have just this one that's full still, so we still need to get some more probably, just to make it easier for us to kind of transport and do all that good stuff. But yeah, let's go check on the chickens real quick before we get to harvesting. Yeah, we got our soy and our oats is ready to go, so we can do, well, I want to get cows going, to be completely honest, but let's take a look. What do we have in storage? Do we have anything in storage? Should we sell it all? We have some straw. Okay, that's good. We need hay as well. We need silage to get the cows going because we're going to make some TMR. So, because that's all I need, right? Because water will be, we can haul water. We got our water trailer. Other than that, I'm trying to think if we want to get cows going. Should we do cows or should we not? I'm back and forth. I don't know if I'll do pigs or not, but yeah, we have everything to do pigs just about as well. Except for corn, but they don't have any corn. But no, I don't think we'll do pigs. Pigs take a lot of feed, but I do want to do cows still if we can. We might end up doing some horses. Let's get this guy rolling. I don't need to unfold it yet. I do like this harvester. I'm definitely glad we upgraded. I couldn't imagine keeping going what we were doing. Oh, did I fold it back up? I did. Unfold it. There we go. I couldn't imagine keeping going, getting these fields harvested using that little trail behind one. That was just an absolute pain in the butt. But, anywho, yeah, we should get soy straw and all that good stuff from both of these. So, we will probably end up selling that just to make a little bit extra cash. We don't really need the money too bad, but you know what? Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to turn the straw swath. Yeah, let's go ahead and disable it. I will grab it off of, because how much straw do we have in storage? We could use a little bit more. I will grab it off of the oat field, but I won't worry about it in the soy. But yeah, I might put a little bit of a musical kind of time lapse in so you guys can kind of watch the harvest a little bit, but we'll see. Yeah, I might put something in just to kind of give you guys a little bit of entertainment value from it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start working on getting some of the harvest done.
Not afraid to bring it up. We laugh when
right, folks, it has been a while. We've gotten some of the old farming done. A couple things. We harvested 21,000 liters of soy off of that field there, the one we had our soy in, which makes sense. I sold it all for $22,181, which I was actually pretty happy with that price. I'm just looking down my list here, bought 6 more wool pallets and delivered them up here on my way back from taking the soy down. Our animals should be doing just fine. I cleaned up and took care of all the animals, except, well, I didn't feed them, but I guess I did, and I didn't give them any water, so I guess maybe I didn't really care for them. But anyhow, I cleaned them up. So they're doing good now. We did get some new equipment, of course. The oat harvest is done as well, by the way, and we go over here. We have 20,000 liters of oats in storage. I'm gonna hold on to it for now because I'm not sure if we're gonna do horses, which we might end up doing some horses. Well, we're not in seasons though. I think of horses as I just think them very seasonally now. But we do have this area over here, which I don't even know what to do with, to be completely honest. But anyhow, so we might do something with the horses or something over there. I'm probably just going to smooth this out. I don't really care about the grass too much. But yeah, so we got some new stuff. We got this new seeder setup here, this planter setup. I got it because I wanted to plant corn. And I don't want to go in there. Plant corn in that field there. So corn is planted there. This field has been harvested and then fertilized again. You saw some of this off camera. I did hay and I went all the way around just to get as much hay as possible. This has been planted with canola. This needs 2 states of fertilizer over here still. Anyhow, I cut more grass because we needed as much hay as possible. But yeah, we're doing canola and corn, and we'll do a forage harvest of the corn to make silage because we're going to try to do cows. So in order to do cows, we need that. And now if we look at how much stuff we got, I actually couldn't even fit all the straw in the barn. I maxed it out and we still had some left in the field. We only got 52,000 liters of hay from all that, but that'll be enough to get us started on TMR stuff. Straw we use more because we'll need it for bedding and stuff for them anyways. But yeah, silage we want to get going as soon as possible so we can get that going. But what we will do with that is, again, we're going to do that corn harvest and we'll put it in our own bunker cell right here and go from there. I also bought, you guys didn't see it, but I'll show you. It's over here. Harvester is going to get worked on by Jay, which Jason has been, I don't know where Jason is at. He has been out and about looking for stuff, I guess, or looking for more gold probably. Hopefully that's good though. We need to get it all off of this godforsaken island. But no, I bought us a new tedder, which is right here. So it's a decent size one. But let's go over here real quick. Is it over? It's down, just down below us here. Gotta be careful no one sees us. But here's how much gold we have so far, which I feel like is not very much. But anyhow, out of the 25 bars, that's where we're hiding them all. Yeah, so hopefully no one finds them. But anyhow, we just gotta make sure, because I think people have been watching us. It just kind of feels like someone's always watching you. But I guess that's probably just me being paranoid about the gold and stuff like that. But anyhow, that is done. So we look through my list. I think that is everything I wanted to mention. As far as farming goes, let's go ahead and we'll fertilize a field real quick here. That's about all we really have left to do. That's off, right? I guess let's get this guy put away real quick. I'm not sure where I'm going to park him just yet, but I guess we'll have to go over there because those sheds are full. I'm glad we have lots of sheds on here. It's actually been kind of nice as far as parking stuff and storing stuff. We maybe should have filled this up with seeds first, but this also does fertilizer. I didn't do fertilizer on it because I didn't want to keep reloading it. Just the fertilizer, so I'm not too worried about it. We have the fertilizer spreader, so it's not too big of a deal for us to just do it ourselves. But we'll put these in here, and this will be kind of the last bit of our storage, actually. At least this storage that we have right up here by the farm, for the most part. We'll put this into here. If I can get angled anywhere remotely decent. There we go. And we'll park this guy in the garage. He does need some fuel and some repair. I'll have to let Jason know we need some parts for this guy, get him a little tuned up and everything like that, since we've been using him a little bit. Jason did work on this before he left, though. He got that tractor all squared away. I'll park it over here, because that way we know it needs work. That way Jason knows it needs work, because he's our standing mechanic. I've been doing most of the farming, too, which is kind of a little frustrating. I don't know what's up with that. Jason often, but I mean, he's finding gold, I guess, so I can't really be too upset with him. He's theoretically going to get us the stuff that we need to get off of this godforsaken island, or set of islands, or whatever you want to call it, but we need to get out of here. Let's get this guy fired up, and we'll get, is my volume way down? Of course it is. There we go. Now you guys can actually hear the tractor. Let's get this field over here fertilized. That one has to grow once to be fertilized, but actually some of it has grown once, which is odd. But anyhow. yeah, so you guys seem to be, the series isn't super popular, but the people that like it, like, love it. So I'm going to keep going with it. Don't have any fear. I'm going to keep going with it. I may do more of the stuff like you just saw, because you saw a lot of off-camera stuff where I did kind of some time-lapse stuff, as well as some nice camera angle stuff and some kind of more cinematic type stuff. If you guys absolutely hate that, let me know down in the comments. I did all that because, well, it's just a good space filler, really. It's kind of shows what I'm doing without having to have you guys in here. It gives you a little break from my voice, makes it a little bit easier for me to record certain aspects, and it makes me better at editing, I guess, as well. It's probably also a good benefit to it, so I get good practice doing that sort of stuff. But yeah, so I'll probably keep doing that unless you guys are super anti that in the comments, but it just makes more sense for me to do it that way, just to kind of keep things interesting, if you will. But yeah, we're probably, I don't know how long this episode is going to be. I try to keep track of how long my episodes are, as far as everything goes, but the last section that you just saw, I haven't edited it together yet, so I don't know how long or short it's going to be. So I'll just kind of have to put it together and see how it's going to go. Now, this is episode 10 of Spectacle Island, and I am going to try to do an episode every week. That's the goal. Next week, since I'm going to be on vacation for most of my weekend, or the time that I did take a couple days off of work as well, so I try to still have some time to record and not just completely waste it all. Otherwise, it's not a waste to go on vacation. That sounds really bad. But not to completely use it all on vacation and visiting family and stuff like that, because I still want to be able to put some videos out next week. Because right now I'm pre-recording the videos that will happen essentially right before I leave for my vacation, all the way up until I'm gone for my vacation. And yeah, so, and what am I trying to say with all this? I'm saying there might be less videos next week. I'm still going to post my normal schedule. It'll probably be as normal as possible. There'll still be a lot of stuff on that schedule. But just know I might be slower to respond to comments, messages, everything like that. And in addition to that, the other thing I want to note specific to this series is I may or may not have episode 11 come out next week. I might postpone it a week. We'll see. It just kind of depends. It's just kind of hard to do when I'm gone. So episode 10 obviously is going to come out when it's coming out, because you're watching it right now. That's why you're here. Episode 10 is going to come out on time, or at least I shouldn't have any issues getting it to come out on time. But episode 11 might be a little delayed, so just kind of be aware of that. But yeah, this is going to be a huge... We may not... Oh, I don't know, though. This is going to be a lot of silage. I know it's not that big of a field, but there's going to be a lot on here, let's be honest. That's going to take me a while to get all that done. So I might try to, maybe when I'm on vacation, do some off-camera stuff on the map and get some of the silage harvest done. I might be able to do a little bit of that, which means I'll probably just record parts or bits and pieces of the episode as I go through. I'm sure I'll do some time-lapse of it and stuff like that, but you guys aren't going to want it, because I'm sure it's going to take me a silage harvest, even if it's just this big. Now, normally it wouldn't take this long, but we're not going to use a massive forage harvester to do it, most likely. We might use a decent-sized one, but we're not going to use a massive one. So my guess is, well, I mean, that's, if we look in the store here, I'm looking at, if you look at this one here, 3 meters, that's the 4-strip header, which attaches to this guy. That's an option. Now, the other thing I looked at, which is under here, is potentially doing this guy, which is only 2.2 meters, but we don't have to buy another piece of equipment. It'd be cheaper for us, and we might only be able to afford that. Now, we also could, I mean, there's other stuff on the mod hub I haven't installed, but we could like lease like the 4-strip. I mean, 15 grand though, because we're not going to use all, let's be honest, we're going to get a boatload from this field, and we don't need to use all of it for the cows. We're not going to need all of it for the cows. That's going to be too much. So we'll hold on to a lot of it for the cows. Well, probably half of it, my guess is half of it. We'll hold on to half of it for the cows. Probably fill all of our storages with silage, so we're good to go. And then we will sell the rest of it. Something along those lines. My guess is we get 500,000 liters off of that field as far as silage goes. I'm going to leave this guy down here because, well, this field needs another set of fertilizer. But, yeah. So, anywho, guys, I will see you guys on the next one.
We are meeting to discuss the problem posed by these newcomers to the islands, Farmer Cop and Jason. First off, Brennan, thank you for taking care of their farmhouse. I do not want them to get too comfortable here.
You are very welcome. It was my pleasure.
Matt, I need you as the leader of the Shanty Boys to communicate directly anything you find to the police. The island is small and only has 2 officers, Farm Magician and Farm Sim Snowy, and they both are on my payroll.
I will make sure they know of anything we find out.
Excellent, Mr. T-Bone. Keep spying on them at night like you have been doing.
Will do.
Silver Eagle, you need to keep an eye on them during the daytime. We need as much info as possible.
You got it. I will keep an eye on them.
Keep up the great work, everyone.
Kyle, do you think there's a chance the old farmer will return? He fled the islands years ago after we chased him off.
No, not a chance he comes back. Now we need to start putting more pressure on Farmer Cop and Jason. We need to drive them off of this island without the gold, and I have a plan to make this happen.